from Chatbots. And what I would like to go through a little bit more today, I'm just going to turn on my phone as well in case any questions, is how to actually, why you need your chatbot added to your Groove. Now, we're going to go through quite a few different methods within the one page. Now, the one page is like your cheat sheet. So that's really important. It means that you put everything in place within Groove and it gives you the step-by-step technical side of things. Now, what I want to do is I don't just want to go through the technical side of things, because if we're just going through technical and you don't really know why you're doing it, it's a little bit like me saying, if you go over there and do this, then it'll work out really well for you. Well, you want to know the reason why, or at least I always want to know the reason why. So what I would like to do is just talk a little bit about why you need a chatbot within your email marketing. Now, first off, what happens is email marketing used to be absolutely unreal, right? In the early days, everybody was all excited. You just get the bing, bing, you have mail off Amazon. Was it Amazon or somebody like that? And so in AOL, sorry. So it was AOL. And every time I used to get that email bing, I used to get really excited and used to go and check my emails, and it was really good. And you used to tell your friends that you got an email that day and all of this sort of stuff. Now, things has changed rapidly, because what happened was a lot of marketers suddenly found out that everybody was really interested in opening up their emails. And so they all started bombarding emails with spam. Now, this then led to an absolute stack of spam filters and various other stuff happening. No, I'm not saying, right, before we keep on going here, I'm not saying that email marketing is bad. In fact, I love email marketing. However, what people start to do is they've started giving false email addresses. Now, this means if you're giving away a lead magnet, which is what you do to get people into your whole ecosystem, then what happens is a lot of the time you're actually getting a false email. Now, if you're getting a false email, you're paying for each subscriber that's on your email list, or at least you were up until GrooveMail come along and you've upgraded on there. Now, because you're paying for every person on that email list, if people aren't reading this particular email and it's bouncing, first, if the email's bouncing, it looks bad on you, and you start getting punished on that particular domain. So that's not something we want to do. Second, you're paying for somebody who's never going to see your promotions, and this has a huge knock-on effect. Now, there's been recent studies done that basically are saying that if you get somebody's real social email address, that's the email address they signed up to social networks with, you are 70% more likely to make a sale. Right now, you're also an awful lot more likely to actually get that person into your world. And it also means you can do omnipresence marketing, which means you're going to be everywhere for them. Now, keeping that in mind, an email list roughly is worth around about $1 per person per month, right? Now, if you then look at chatbots are worth around about $7 per person per month. However, it's not that simple, because the reason why I'd say email marketing is still alive, well, and kicking is because you own that list. I'll just explain what I mean by that. If Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or anywhere else where you're building your list, TikTok, it doesn't make a difference. Wherever it is that you're building your list, if they kick you off that particular platform, that's it. You've now lost all your entire list and you've lost all of your marketing power, which is the last thing we want you to do, right? So what we want to do is we want to build up an excellent messenger list, but we also want to build up an excellent email list. Now, as well as the email list, we can also build up SMS, and Groove's now introducing a fair few different things in theirs, such as the text-rich SMS and things like this. So by marrying Groove and Chatamo together, it means that you have an unbeatable set of stuff that you can do. Right now, this is all well and good, and you should be doing this. However, how do you do it? What is it you should be using to actually get people from your various different platforms into your email list, right? So we're still going to use messenger marketing, but we're going to complement that with email. It's like two little jigsaw puzzles fitting together to give you a much wider scope and a much better way of getting more sales, which is, after all, what we're after doing. So first off, the first thing that we can do is we can add the little chatbot down in the corner. Now, this is where you see a little chatbot just down where we're at here, where we're at, just down there. And you see a little thing that says contact us via Messenger. Right now, this is really, really simple to add to Groove. And one of the advantages of this is you will actually score higher in your SEO. The reason being is that people are on your page for longer, right? So it's well worth setting in one of those. Don't worry, on the cheat sheet, we'll show you exactly how to do it. Now, another thing that's really important that we found works an absolute dream, because remember, Facebook and Instagram actually gives you the real email address of what people signed up for, and they also give you their names, their birthdays, and various other goodies that we can exploit. Now, another good way of doing this is obviously through your Facebook or Instagram page, right? Facebook or Instagram page, you can bring people straight in as soon as they contact you. And then from there, you can then go out and start marketing to them because now you've got them on your email list and your messaging list. So that's Facebook. Now, as well in Facebook, we can also target people with our photographs that we post. So any post that we do, what we should be doing is we should also be sharing them onto our personal page. Perhaps put a little boost in there. We have done a great big lot of training on content, which we'll give you links to as well, on how to produce good content. So we want to then attach our chatbot to our content as well. Now, most chatbot systems, they can only send out a message. Now, we've went further. We want to really engage the algorithms. So what we can do is we can actually add a comment underneath their comment and then send them off a DM as well. Now, this is really important, and this is a game changer as far as building up your list is. Now, this means you're going to get more people into your chatbot. You're going to get more exposure through the algorithm because the algorithm is going to prefer you to other people. And it also means that you're getting a better class of people because you've got their real email address. Now, within Instagram, we can contact people straight away if they tag us in their stories. We can contact people as soon as they do a comment on our posts. We can do practically all sorts within Instagram. Instagram's really blown up lately and it's working an absolute dream. It's bringing an awful lot of customers. Now, we also have full email marketing. We also have full e-commerce built in, right? And if you haven't got Groove, we've also got SMTP and things like this. Now, another way that we use our chatbots really well and works an absolute dream for us is by putting in the front of your funnel when you have your opt-in page. Normally, people have collecting their email address and things like this. Now, we still have collect your email address. Don't get us wrong; we're not going to go do away with that. What we also have up the top is we have continue with Messenger. Now, we found a 30% increase in opt-in rates. Now, when you consider opt-ins, normally from funnels, people are bouncing around about 70 to 90% are bouncing from your funnels. Now you're paying for this traffic. So the last thing you want to do is have that traffic bounce away from it. So we want to keep all the traffic that we've paid for, that we've worked for, all still coming to us and us making money out of it. Now, you might be thinking, yes, that's all well and good, Sean, but I have a bricks and mortar company. I'm a realtor, I'm a restaurant, I'm a whatever you are. Now, this this used to be really, really difficult to build an email list. And again, email lists are your most important thing that you can have, your email and your messenger lists. Now, what we've done, there's a couple of ways around this. Now, one of them is called a CSV card, CFC card. And what that does, we've actually got one in our tattoo shop. And it means that when people put their mobile phone down, they get a little pop-up. And that little pop-up goes straight to our messenger. So straight away, we have them now on our list. Now, that's a bit of a complicated one, and we only know a few manufacturers actually do this really well. We have worked that really well, though, just as a quick side story. We have worked that really well. We went out and around our local area, we got a load of beer mats printed, and we put one of these little chips in all the beer mats. Well, everybody rests the phone on the beer mat to keep the phone dry in the pub, and so everybody was getting our whole tattoo shop sales floor, which was awesome, and I quite loved it. I was getting really into it. However, the simplest way around that, where you don't have to go out and buy things like this. So one of the ways around that is called QR code. Now, you would have seen the QR codes an awful lot. Sorry, my dog just walked in, so I'm just going to stroke my dog as well. So you would have seen QR codes around there all over the place. They become really popular, right word to say, during COVID. Now, what that means, it means you can take your mobile phone, scan the QR code, and everything from iPhone 7, I believe, upwards, all have automatic QR code scanners. Well, then the chatbot pops up. You can click on the chatbot, and you can take them away. Now, if you're a bricks and mortar business, so let's say, for example, we're in the tattoo shop, and in the tattoo shop, we'll say, win a free tattoo. Just scan this thing. Everybody who walks in, whether they're getting a tattoo or whether they're with somebody who's getting a tattoo, always scans our little QR code. We have one outside as well because we're right next door to a gym. So win a free tattoo. Now, this works an absolute dream. Another one that we've seen often in sweet shops is buy one, get one free. So a bug off offer. And what they say scan this and stand a chance of winning, well, buy one, get one free. We've used it in takeaways. Now, takeaways are awesome. We can get them to scan it in a takeaway or in a restaurant or a bar by saying, next time you order, we'll give you a free topping on your pizza or whatever, free Coke. Now, people go in and they'll scan this, right? Now, that means we've now got them both in our messenger and our email list. Now, Within the QR codes as well, this isn't strictly getting people onto a list, but just to keep you informed on the whole thing. Within our QR codes as well, we can take them directly off to our e-commerce store. So not only can we have them on our email list, we can also take them directly to start shopping. We can give discount codes, we can do all of that sort of stuff as well. Now, one thing that's been massively underused, and not a lot of people's doing this, is going out and start selling to real estate agents. Firstly, if you're going to be doing a big Groove promotion, which I would always suggest that you do, then realtors and whatnot are an excellent source of sales. Firstly, they've got the money. Secondly, they love sales funnels. Thirdly, so far, most realtors are, when you see the signs up and you see the for sale signs, then you see the signs that say for sale and there's a phone number or a website. Now, these are overlooked really often. So what we've done is we've started putting the QR codes on the for sale signs. Now, what this means, it means that when somebody's traveling, all they need to do is pick up their phone, point the phone towards the QR code that's on the for sale sign, and again, straight away, they're taking Messenger, and then we can start getting them all around there. Now, what I'm suggesting with your Messenger bot, always try and get people into your Messenger bot as well as your email. This means you're going to have two bites of the apple every time. Messenger bots have an 80% open rate, which is, well, an awful lot higher than what email does. Email, you have about a 20% open rate. The click-through rate is huge on Messenger. So we want to really be selling on Messenger as well. But remember, we don't own the list, so we still need to build up our email market. So that's basically what we're going to do with the Messenger and email. Now, on the cheat sheet, I'm going to be putting together a load of different methods. I'm going to be showing you our sales flow. In fact, no, I'll show you it on the cheat sheet. I'll show our sales flow to sell Groove. So you've now got, as soon as you link up your Groove with Chat Ammo, you can now go out and start selling Groove to various people. Now, remember, Groove's back on a one-time price. So this is the time to start getting everything in place, ready to start promoting it and making money. Now, in amongst our training as well, what we also do is we also train you guys on how to do Google ads and Facebook and YouTube ads, right? They're my two personal favorites. And so we also show you how to use your chatbot and what we call building a sales flow. Now, you would have seen sales funnels everywhere. In fact, if you've already got Groove, you've probably bought a sales funnel. You're probably using a sales funnel. And sales funnels are excellent. However, we have found a much better method. Now, it's a slightly different vehicle. We're still using sales funnels. We're using chatbots, but we're using the complete power of Chat Ammo in amongst these chatbots. Now, this means that we're not just a chatbot. We join up with your sales funnel and we create an entire sales flow. Now, what the sales flow means, it means that you don't have to be product centric anymore. You can go out and you can start building around all sorts of different products and you can solve an awful lot of problems for people. It also means you get an awful lot longer buyer's time. These people are with you for life as long as you pull off certain things, which don't worry, we go into all of that. So then these people will stick with you forever and they'll continue buying with you forever. Now, this is important because a lot of people think, yeah, but they won't buy this and they won't buy that. Well, if it's all fitting in one particular thing, there's a couple of ways to think about it. One thing, people go on a buying frenzy. Once somebody's clicked that button once, it's so much easier to make the next sale. Now, our chatbot also does upsells and downsells. Our sales flows do upsells and downsells, very much like what sales funnels do, which is sales funnels' biggest advantage. Because we can do it as well, we've now got them in our ecosystem, and it means that they're not going to drop off. It means they're not going to bounce out, and we're going to lose them forever. So it means that every penny that you're spending from now to get them into your chatbot, to get them on your email list, now we are making an awful lot more money out of getting people into our ecosystem. So we're going to show you exactly how to do all that. I'm going to show you all the technical side of all that, which is going to be inside of your one-pager. I will just show you one-pager, guys, because I'm quite proud of it so far. So far on our one-pager, just opened up the builder there. I've actually just deleted half of this as well, so I've had to come back in and rebuild an awful lot of it. Right, so you've got your Groove Mail dashboard, because obviously we're linked directly into Groove Mail. We've got the Grab the Complete Groove.cm toolkit. We've got how to connect Chatbot up to Facebook, which is really important. We've got how to connect your Common Growth tool, which is one of the ways that we're talking about. Getting your Namecheap email, right? So we're going step by step. We're getting it so that you know exactly how to do everything. Setting your sender's email, so how to get your sender's email, so that when you do attach a chatbot, you've now got it all right there. I've got how to connect your chatbot to Groove, and next we're going to be going into all of the various ways to start linking people into Groove before we start going through all of the training Groove Mail. Now, this is going to be the most complete course out there when it's all finished, and we will be selling it. I am actually away on holiday as from tomorrow, but I will be taking the computer away because Groove's just come out with V2 and it's awesome. I am in love with Groove Mail version 2. And so I strongly suggest everybody goes. I'll have a Groove link on here. If you do decide that you want to upgrade through Groove, then we actually do loads of bonuses and whatnot as well. Our full sales flow software is one of the bonuses. If you upgrade with us, then we give you our full sales software either on a limited account or you can get an unlimited account for a year, whichever one you want to do. Okay, so that's it for this one. We're going to go into the technicalities bit. So please look for the link, which will be your one pager. Follow along with one pager, get your emails and everything set up correctly within Groove, and then we can really start making you guys some money, right? That's the most important thing, and that's what we're here for. We want to be known as the marketer's best friend. We want to be the most generous marketers in the world. Hopefully, we're doing that, right? So thanks for watching and speak soon. Cheers. Bye.